Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadowed City podcast. This is The Shadows Within. Got a few shows to go over and a few announcements to make. We're going to go over IZW, which is going under the ROV banner now, which we shall talk about. We will also be talking about TPW Wolves Den that went down today. Hold on. We will also be going over TXT. Now, we are going to start off by going over IZW. This was the last official show for IZW under the banner, technically. So this is what happened. There was a tornado tag match. Katie and the Combat Genius with Mr. AJ Woods at their side took on Alex King and Max King. Katie and Combat Genius walked out victorious. There was an underground between Rusty Steele and Buster Anderson, with Buster Anderson walking away victorious. 2 out of 3 falls, Extreme Rules, Damian Graves versus Franco Ramon, with Damian Graves walking out victorious. Quinn J. Stone versus Risa Destroyer, Quinn J. Stone walking out victorious. No Escape Cage, Akane Vachon versus the badass John Wigginton, with Akane Vachon walking out victorious. Falls Count Anywhere, Ghost Edwards versus Unrivaled Blade, with Ghost Edwards walking away victorious. Casket match between the King of Chaos Wes Grimm and the Deranged Clown Insidious, with Wes Grimm walking away victorious. Before we get over to ROV Mayhem, IZW is now going under ROV. I don't know what that means, except Crossfire will still be, it'll be ROV Crossfire. ROV Thunder. Sorry, ROV Thunder. As for the title names, I'm not sure if they're going to stay the same or if they change. That remains to be seen. ROV Mayhem, Episode 1. Extreme Rules, Sylvia Knight versus Britt Graves, with Britt Graves walking away victorious. 2 out of 3, Buzzsaw Butcher versus Shinjo, with Buzzsaw Butcher walking away victorious. Tornado Tag, Kyrie Sparks and Angel Love versus Reagan Anderson and Emma Taylor, with Reagan Anderson and Emma Taylor walking away victorious. 2 out of 3, Akane versus Nexus, with Nexus walking away victorious. Fatal 4-Way Elimination, Brandon Green versus Zeb Jones versus Nathan Drake versus Bradley, with Bradley walking away victorious. Extreme Rules, 5-star AJ Woods versus the Grave Assassin, Jack Graves, with Jack Graves walking away victorious. Mayhem Underground, Draven versus Shane York, with Draven walking away victorious. And in the main event, a Mayhem Tornado Tag, 3-on-3. The Red Wolves, the Deranged Clown Insidious, Shinjo and Buster Anderson versus Cooper Webb, Anthony motherfucking Harris, and Double A, with the Red Wolves walking away victorious. Now for TPEW, the Wolves Den. Hardcore Championship Tournament, where each round was a different set of matches. First round matches, Extreme Rules. Second round matches, tables, and in the third and final for the last 2, Hell in a Cell to crown the new Hardcore Champion. Prince Wade versus Kazarian Justice, Extreme Rules, with Kazarian Justice going on to the second round. Khan versus Aaron James, Extreme Rules, Khan going to the second round. Berserko versus Slapnuts, Extreme Rules, Berserko going to the second round. Angelo Valentine versus Nikolai, with Angelo Valentine going to the second round. Tables match, Kazarian Justice versus Khan, with Khan walking away victorious. Tables matchup, Angelo Valentine versus Berserko, with Berserko walking away victorious. Khan versus Berserko, Hell in a Cell to crown the hardcore champion. Khan walking away victorious and the champion. Triple Crown Championship, which was held vacant, was contested on a triple threat falls count anywhere. BPW versus the Wild Child Lewis West versus Wolfen, with Wolfen becoming the new Triple Crown champion. In a World Championship Gauntlet Eliminator, with these 10 competitors, Jack Graves versus Data Boy versus Kosai versus Daniel Demois versus Rig versus Blind Man versus J-Max versus Noble versus Lucius versus Chen Pao, with Data Boy becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion, which was held vacant. Now, next show, TXT, We Can Run It. And by the way, the Sin City Massacre will be February 28th. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. For TXT, it's going to be a hell of a show, guaranteed. Madison Outlaw versus Britt Graves, with Britt Graves walking away victorious. Mad King versus Sam Evans, with Mad King walking away victorious. Big Lou with Shinjo versus Wallace, with Alu Wilson, with Wallace walking away victorious. Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules, Dynamite Daisy versus Lakeisha Wilson versus Angel Bryant versus Miss D Misdemeanor, with Lakeisha Wilson walking away victorious. Artemis versus Lindsay, with Artemis walking away victorious. The Ghost J Jin versus Evil Johnny, with Evil Johnny walking away victorious. Tyson Storm versus Dimebag Dan, with Tyson Storm walking away victorious. Welcome Nick Anderson, also known as Fat Squirrel. Go check out Deathmatch Avengers if y'all haven't. Great stuff that they have on there. The Madness versus Homicide, with the Madness walking away victorious. A Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules, Damien Michael Hernandez, with Michael Hernandez walking out victorious, retaining his gold. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was what I had to go over at the moment. If you missed IWA that just happened, go check that out. I will also be going over the recent GPW episode, probably tomorrow, if not later on tonight. And DSEW Southside recent show, which is happening right now. Go check them out. And yeah. But I do hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.